Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sez the Vet. We're discussing why you should not trim when you have foot rot in your sheep and goats. Subscribe, thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. I'll see you in a sec. Alright, let's jump in. Super common mistake people make, including professionals. So let's debunk this. If you have sheep or goats with foot rot, it is very easy to look at those overgrown feet and think, ugh, I let the feet get too long, now she's got foot rot and that's my fault. Let's get in there and correct the foot length. I would urge you not to do that just yet for a number of reasons. Yes, foot rot can take hold easier in a mangled hoof where there's lots of spaces to hide and escape exposure to the air. Indeed, that's why it underruns the sole and hoof wall, and that's also why a prior bout of foot rot is going to predispose her to more, just because her foot will have pitted craters in it, crevices where mud can cram and fester away. But once she's got an active case of foot rot infection, you do not want to get in there and remove much right away. You can remove a little if it's obviously overgrown, twisted under flaps of long hoof wall. You can remove those, and the aim of the game there is to expose that bacteria to the air, get the feet cleaned out in your foot baths, and get good coverage of your spray if you're using one. So a little bit's okay just to correct some of that foot shape, but trim very conservatively if at all. Trimming actually puts added pressure on the sole. It allows the bacteria to gain access to more of the hoof, and any accidental little wounds increase the infection. So the research has been done, this isn't in theory. We know that trimming during an active case of foot rot drags out healing time. The research has also been done looking at the relationship between overgrown hoof and foot rot. And yes, we see them hand in hand, but where we used to assume that she had foot rot because her feet were overgrown, we actually now know it's the other way around. They are overgrown because she's got foot rot. She will favour a painful foot, so there's less abrasion, it's not going to wear down. Also, if there's inflammation up around that coronary band at the top, which there often is, at least on the inside surface of the toe, that's like the nail bed, right? So when she's got inflammation there, that can stimulate hoof growth as well. So it's not necessarily your fault, it's the bacteria causing overgrowth. And if we want to anthropomorphize with those bacteria, we can say that those cheeky little monkeys are deliberately making the hoof grow fast so that they have more places to hide. So if you have foot rot, remove any massive overturned flaps of hoof wall so that she can bear weight properly, but otherwise back off. Just back off for the time being. Give her her course of antibiotics and pain relief. It is horrifically painful. Get your foot bathing underway. I'm going to put a link for how to foot bath in the description box below here. Get her to drier ground, then come back to tidy up that hoof once and only once the infection has cleared. Remember, if you're trimming at all, only a little where necessary, just remember that those trimmings are going to be very infectious in the environment, as is your trimming equipment that's coming into contact with that hoof. So disinfect your equipment in between animals and collect and dispose of any trimmings. If you want more info on the full story behind foot rot and all the ways you can control it in your flock or herd, check out this episode here. Okay guys, I'll leave it there for now. Don't forget to subscribe, share to all your farming Facebook groups so others can learn as well. Thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed this topic, and I will see you for the next one. Bye bye.